more updates and also to recap the updates from our afternoon edition episode from today. Um, so we're going to start with new business. And that new business is so far Biden has won 2 out of the 3 primaries that we're running today. He won Florida. Strongly won Florida, which we'll get to something else that happened in Florida. And he's projected to win the other 2 states as well. Now, when it comes to Illinois, there has been evidence of... Sorry? There has been evidence of electioneering in Chicago, Illinois. And so electioneering is trying to alter the outcome of an election through certain means. And it's generally speaking illegal. And so the form of electioneering we see here, and I'm about to show it to you all, is a punch card paid for by Senator Ricky Hendon. And says, State Senator Ricky Hendon's 2020 Democratic sample ballot. Countywide, vote for these good candidates. And it goes down. President, Congress 7th District, Biden delegate, State Rep 9th District, State Rep 10th District, Commissioner, State Attorney, and Clerk of Circuit Court. Now, this, which I'm about to show you, is a very clear example of highly illegal electioneering. This is trying to influence the election on the day of the election through paraphernalia. So I'm going to go ahead and transition over to that. As you can see here, this is the photo. And we can see going down, he recommended who people should vote for. This is not only electioneering, but this is an abuse of power by State Senator Ricky Hendon in Illinois. It is paid for by the Ricky Hendon Early Voting Committee. So clearly, he's paying for this. He's getting something out of this. He's likely using campaign funds for this. You can see to the right here is someone's ballot. And this is just highly, highly unethical. It's illegal, taboo, and it's just plain wrong. And if you don't believe me, you can go through the Twitter comments here. We could even go to the state legislature code, which we're not going to do, but it is there. If you want to look up the state of Illinois' legislation on electioneering, feel free, be my guest. Our other piece of business today that's new from earlier broadcast is massive voter suppression in Florida. In fact, a Twitter user by the name of Rachel Gilmer, handle @rawgilmer, exposed this voter suppression. We had thousands of students. I'm paraphrasing what she said. Make sure those are the right pronoun. Rachel Gilmore is a co-director of the Dream Defenders. I do not see declared pronouns, so I'm going to assume they are she, her, for simplicity's sake. And Rachel Gilmore, please forgive me if I'm using the wrong pronouns. Alright, so she said thousands of students across the state had plans to vote this primary. Florida is ground for crisis facing our generation, and we've got a new vision for the future. Yet, many no longer have access to the ballot. Because on Thursday, campuses across the state told students to get off campus, move back home, and that school would be shut down for the rest of the semester due to COVID-19. Because these students registered to vote in the county where their school was, but in the midst of the corona, had to leave for another part of the state or the country, they can no longer vote because they are no longer in the county that they registered to vote in. Now, Governor Ron DeSantis, according to Rachel Gilmore's analysis, could have called for a massive vote by mail measure, could have used emergency powers to allow students to vote from any county in the state, but he's done nothing.